Hello everyone, welcome back to GK Today. This is Nuzhat Sana, and in today's session we will be discussing the most important current affairs for 4th of October 2024. These are some of the important keywords that we'll be covering in today's session. For example, we'll talk about PM-Surya-Ghar Bijli Yojana. Then we will see which country has recently become the first leprosy-free country. Then we'll talk about Junior-World-Wushu-Championships, all about DRACO-Mission and Namaste scheme. Okay. So now without taking any further time, let's get started. The very first question is, which country recently supported India's bid for permanent membership in the United Nations Security Council? This country is Bhutan, and during the 79th session of United Nations General Assembly, Bhutan's Prime Minister Shering Tobgay expressed strong support for India's bid for a permanent seat in a reformed United Nations Security Council. Fine. So he emphasized India's significant economic growth and leadership within the global south as deserving of this status. Bhutan, which recently graduated from the least developed countries category, highlighted the need for a more representative and effective Security Council to reflect the current global realities. Okay, so recently Bhutan has supported India's bid for permanent membership in the United Nations Security Council. Talking about United Nations Security Council, how many non-permanent members are there in the United Nations Security Council? These are 10. Okay, it has 10 non-permanent members, and these members serve 2-year terms. Elections are held annually for 5 seats, and the non-permanent members are chosen based on geographical representation, right? And they play an important role in maintaining the international peace. Okay, now in the next slide we'll be talking about some international news. Here the first question is, recently India launched biopharmaceutical alliance along with which countries? So India has launched this biopharmaceutical alliance along with US, Japan and South Korea. Recently, which city is constructing the world's largest airport, that is Al Maktoum International Airport? It belongs to Dubai. Recently, which European Union country became the largest to legalize recreational use of cannabis? It is Germany. Chernobyl nuclear power plant is located in which Indian state? This power plant lies in Ukraine. Recently, which country's navy has signed a deal with India's Garden Reach shipbuilders and engineers for an 800 tons ocean-going tug? It is Bangladesh. Recently, which 5 countries officially joined the BRICS group? It is an important question, and answer here is Saudi Arabia, Egypt, UAE, Iran and Ethiopia. Which countries were already there in the BRICS? It were Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa, right? Recently, which country has appointed Colonel Addison Napio as the first defense advisor of India? This is the country Papua New Guinea. Okay. Moving to second question. As per the recent data, which state leads the country in terms of installed capacity for rooftop solar power under the PM-Surya-Ghar Muft Bijli Yojana? The correct answer here is A option, Gujarat. Actually, PM Modi visited the solar panels that were installed under the PM Muft Bijli Solar Yojana in the state of Gujarat, and this Yojana encourages the rooftop solar adoption by offering financial subsidies and easier installation, right? So basically the household can get up to 300 units of free electricity each month, and Gujarat leads in rooftop solar capacity with 4,195 megawatt. Then it is followed by Maharashtra with 2,487 megawatt, and with Rajasthan with total 1,269 megawatt of capacity. India's total installed rooftop solar power capacity is currently 13,889 megawatt, right? So as per the recent data, Gujarat state leads the country in installed capacity for rooftop solar power under this PM-Surya-Ghar Muft Bijli Yojana. Okay. The installed rooftop solar capacity, which country leads the world in installed rooftop solar PV capacity? This is the country China, right? And now in the next slide we'll be talking about some central and state government schemes. The first one is here, which state government recently launched Mukhyamantri Mayan Samman Yojana? This scheme belongs to Jharkhand. What is the primary objective of Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalayas scheme recently seen in the news? Basic objective is to ensure access to the quality education for the girls who belong to disadvantaged sections by setting up residential schools for them. Nagar Van Yojana is launched by which ministry? It is launched by Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. What is the new name of the food security scheme in Rajasthan state, previously known as Indra Rasoi Yojana? Now Indra Rasoi Yojana is known as Shri Annapurna Rasoi Yojana in the state of Rajasthan. One family, one identity scheme is associated with which Indian state? Answer is UP. Parivar Pehchan Patra and Meri Fasal Mera Byora schemes are associated with which Indian state? These two schemes are related to Haryana. Which state government recently launched Operation Smile X to rescue the child labourers? This is state of Telangana. Fine. Coming to question number 3. Recently, which country becomes the first in the world to eliminate the leprosy? The correct answer is A option, Jordan. Jordan has become the first country at global level to eliminate the leprosy, and WHO has confirmed this status for Jordan. Okay, so this success is attributed to extensive public health campaigns, early detection initiatives, and some free treatment programs. Community education also plays a crucial role in raising the awareness and preventing the spread of this historically significant disease. Despite this achievement, Jordanian health officials emphasize the need for ongoing monitoring so as to avoid the potential future outbreaks of leprosy, right? So now Jordan has become the first country in the world to eliminate the leprosy. Talking about the World Health Organization, when was this body founded? It was founded in 1948 and the headquarters of WHO lies in Geneva, Switzerland, right? In the next slide, we'll be talking about some important persons in news. And the first question here is, where was the statue of Khasi freedom fighter U. Tirot Singh recently unveiled? This statue was unveiled in Dhaka. AJT John Singh, who recently passed away, belonged to which field? Answer here is wildlife conservationist. Who has been appointed as the chairman and managing director of IRCTC? The new chairman and MD of IRCTC is Sanjay Kumar Jain. Recently, who has become the first woman to be appointed the Director General of Medical Services? This is Lieutenant General Sadhna Saxena Nair. Recently, which bank has claimed the title of Best Technology Bank of the Year award? Answer is South Indian Bank. Who is the author of the recently released book India, The Road to Renaissance, A Vision and an Agenda? This book has been authored by Bhimeshwara Challa. Recently, which mission received the 2024 John L. Jack Swigert Junior Award for Space Exploration? This is Chandrayaan 3 mission. Okay. Question number 4 is, according to the Ministry of Food and Public Distribution, what is the position of India in ethanol production and consumption globally? The correct answer is B option, third. India has now become the world's third largest producer as well as the consumer of ethanol. And talking about ethanol, it is primarily derived from the sugar cane, right? So Food and Public Distribution Minister, who is it? Mr. Prahalad Joshi, recently he highlighted that sugarcane cultivation has increased by 18% over the last decade, contributing to a 40% rise in sugar production. And the government support through minimum support price, means MSP, has improved the income of farmer, positioning them as a vital contributors to the renewable energy landscape, alongside different initiatives like the National Green Hydrogen Mission, the aim of which is to boost India's energy independence, right? So as per this ministry, India is placed at third position in terms of ethanol production and consumption globally, okay? Now in the next slide, we will be talking about some important reports and ranks. The first question here is, which bank recently unveiled its Climate Strategy 2030 document, which aims to address India's need for green financing? This is NABARD. Which ministry recently released 25th edition of Women and Men in India 2023 report? This report is given by Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. Fair Share for Health and Care report is launched by which organization? Answer is World Health Organization. What is the rank of India in the Artificial Intelligence Preparedness Index 2024? India's rank in this index is 72. Which institution secured the 45th rank in Engineering and Technology of QS World University Rankings 2024? Answer here is IIT Bombay. According to the World Air Quality Report, which country was the third most polluted country in 2023? As per this report, India was the third most polluted country in 2023. Recently, Visakhapatnam port has secured which place in the Container Port Performance Index. This is 19th place. Okay. Moving to next question. How many medals were won by India at the Junior-World-Wushu-Championships in 2024? The correct answer is 7. Indian team won overall 7 medals at this championship that took place in which country? Brunei. Okay. And the segregation was like 2 gold, 1 silver and 4 bronze medals. Here Aryan won the gold in the boys junior 48 kgs category and he has defeated a player from China. Shaurya won another gold medal in the boys 48 kgs category, beating Iran's player, and Nang Mingdi earned a silver in Taulu Jian Shuzi group, and Tanisha Nagar won bronze in the 56 kgs category. And if we talk about further bronze, then Abhijit in 60 kgs category, Divyanshi in 60 kgs women category, and Yuvraj in 42 kgs category also secured the bronze medals, right? Overall, a 24-member Indian team participated in this championship, right? So how many medals India has won? Answer is 7, and the segregation is 2 gold, 1 silver and 4 bronze. This championship, Junior-World-Wushu-Championship, took place in Brunei, fine. In the next slide, let's see important sport related current affairs. The first question is, which organization of India recently organized #PlayTrue campaign to create awareness about the clean sport? This is obviously NADA, National Anti-Doping Agency. Where was the Asian Squash Doubles Championship 2024 held? This championship took place in Johor in the country Malaysia. Which player has become the fastest bowler to take 7 wickets in an ODI international match? It is Wanindu Hasaranga. Recently, who has been awarded the title of Grandmaster by FIDE, the International Chess Federation? This is Vaishali Ramesh Babu. Recently, which country's men's team won 11th Thomas Cup by defeating the country Indonesia? This is China. Which day is observed as World Chess Day every year? Answer is 20th of July. And recently, who won the bronze medal in the Shotgun Junior World Cup in Italy? The correct answer is Sabira Harris. Okay. Question number 6 is, which space organization recently announced the DRACO-Mission to study the satellite disintegration phenomena? First of all, what does DRACO stands for? So DRACO stands for Destructive Re-entry Assessment Container Object Mission. Okay. So European Space Agency will launch this satellite in 2027 to study the satellite disintegration during re-entry, and this mission aims to help in reducing the space debris by collecting the data on how satellites break apart, and the mission will also further study the environmental impact of re-entry, including material interactions with the atmosphere. And the DMOS, which is a European company, will build the 200 kgs of satellite. So DRACO will carry a 40 centimeters capsule with cameras and sensors so as to record the data during re-entry, and the capsule will parachute down after re-entry, sending crucial information before being lost at the sea. Fine. So European Space Agency has recently announced to launch the DRACO-Mission in 2027 so as to study the satellite disintegration phenomena. Okay, and the full form of DRACO is Destructive Re-entry Assessment Container Object Mission. In the next slide, let's talk about some science and technology related news. The first question here is, recently which institute launched the UDAN program to boost the drone startups in India? This is IIT Kanpur. Telemanas is an initiative of which ministry? It is the initiative of Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Livermorium falls into which category? It is super heavy element. Which research institute of India has recently developed an anti-insecticide fabric that effectively neutralizes the organophosphate based pesticide? This is INSTEM, means Institute for Stem Cell Science and Regenerative Medicine. Ariane 6 rocket was developed by which space agency? This rocket belongs to European Space Agency. Recently, which country has become the first country to roll out a vaccine for meningitis? This is Nigeria country. And what is Heterobilharzia americana? This is a kind of flatworm. Okay. Question number 7 is, recently who won the gold medal in the men's 5000 meters race at the World Athletics Continental Tour? The correct answer is A option, Gulveer Singh. Gulveer Singh won gold medal in the 5000 meters race at the World Athletics Continental Tour in the country Japan. And talking about Gulveer Singh, he is just 26 years old and he set a new national record of 13 minutes and 11.82 seconds, breaking his earlier record of 13 minutes and 18.92 seconds. Earlier in the month of March, he set the 10,000 meters national record in California with a time of 27 minutes and 41.81 seconds. His effort broke Surinder Singh's 16-year-old record, and despite his achievements and successes, Gulveer missed the Paris Olympic qualification time by over 41 seconds. Fine. So recently, Gulveer Singh won the gold medal in the men's 5,000 meters race at the World Athletics Continental Tour. Okay, and this tour took place in Japan. Now, in the next slide, we'll be talking about important summits and the conferences. The first question here is, in which city was the All India Conference of Director Generals and Inspector Generals of Police held in 2024? This conference took place in Jaipur, Rajasthan. Which ministry recently organized the International Wash Conference 2024? Answer here is Ministry of Jal Shakti. Recently, where was the second India-Singapore Ministerial Roundtable Conference held? Answer is Singapore. Recently, where was the International Conference on Nuclear Security held? This is Vienna in Austria. Recently, where was the 10th round of India-Japan consultations on disarmament, non-proliferation and export control held? Answer is Tokyo, Japan. Recently, where was the Ocean Decade Conference 2024 held? Answer is Barcelona in Spain. Recently, Indian Prime Minister inaugurated the Bhagwan Mahavir Nirvan Mahotsav at which place? This is New Delhi. Okay. Question number 8 is, which two states recently signed a memorandum of understanding to deploy trained elephants, or you can say Kumki, for controlling the elephant menace? These two states are Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka. They have signed a memorandum of understanding to deploy the trained elephants to control elephant issues in the state of Andhra Pradesh. And for this purpose, the MOU includes the elephant capture, Mahot training and knowledge sharing on tranquilizing and capturing. Okay. So Karnataka has transferred 62 Kumki elephants to the states like Uttar Pradesh and Maharashtra. Now, if we talk about the Kumki elephants, these are the trained Asian elephants that are used to manage the wild elephants, including rescuing and patrolling. So India has currently 60% of the world's Asian elephants, means nearly 27,312 elephants and 138 corridors. Elephants have a 22-month gestation period, which is the longest of any land animal. And don't forget that IUCN has categorized Asian elephants into as the endangered. Okay, means they are in the endangered category in the IUCN Red List. So Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka states have signed this MOU to deploy the trained elephants, which are known as Kumki, for controlling the elephant menace. Okay. Now let's see some environment and biodiversity related current affairs that were in news in the past few months. The first question is, what is the primary objective of biodiversity beyond national jurisdiction agreement recently seen in the news? Basic objective is to address the concerns over the long-term protection of marine biodiversity in the high seas. According to recent report, which country has secured the top spot as the biggest plastic polluter in the world? This is India. What is brumation recently seen in the news? What is it? It is a period of dormancy in reptiles that usually happens during the colder months. The Gharana Wetland Conservation Reserve that was recently seen in the news due to arrival of thousands of migratory birds is located in which state or the Union Territory? So this conservation reserve lies in Jammu and Kashmir. Now the next is, what is the primary objective of Science-Based Targets Initiative recently seen in the news? So it focuses on limiting global warming to below 2 degrees centigrade above the pre-industrial levels. Which country named the cyclonic storm Remel that recently hit the Bay of Bengal? This is the country Oman. What is Pinanga subterrane recently mentioned in the news? This is a rare palm tree. You have to tell me recently Hurricane Henley has hit which country? Please write your answer in the comment section. Now moving to next question. Namaste scheme recently seen in the news is related to which group of workers? Answer here is sanitation workers. The Indian government launched the Namaste program to support the sewer and septic tank workers and mechanize the sewer cleaning. Over 38,000 workers have been profiled, with 68.9% of them from scheduled caste, 14.7% from the OBC and 8.3% from scheduled tribe. Okay, so this program aims to prevent the deaths which are actually caused by the hazardous manual cleaning with 377 deaths recorded between 2019 to 2023. Profiling has been completed in 12 states and union territories with approximately 1 lakh septic tank workers in across India. For this purpose, 2.26 crore rupees in capital subsidies has also been disbursed to 191 beneficiaries for self-employment project. Okay, so Namaste scheme is dedicated to sanitation workers. In the next slide, we'll be talking about some national news. Recently, Union Home Minister inaugurated the PM College of Excellence in which state? So answer is Madhya Pradesh. Modi Hills, recently seen in the news due to forest fire, is located in which Indian state? It lies in Haryana. Which state government recently launched Upasthiti portal for health department employees? This is Jharkhand. Which ministry has consistently ranked amongst the top 10 ministries in grievance redressal assessment index for 2023 to 24? This is Ministry of Home Affairs. Which state government has recently established a Samadhan Prakosht in the Chief Secretary's office to resolve the public grievances? This is Haryana. Shumpin rights belong to which region of India? Answer is Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Which ministry has recently released the guidelines delineating the use of arbitration and mediation in domestic public procurement contract? This is Ministry of Finance. Okay. And now the last question here is, recently which state secured the top rank in the Urban Governance Index? This is Kerala. Kerala has achieved the top rank in the Urban Governance Index, and this is a study by Praja Foundation which examines the cities in India. The score was 59.31 out of 100, and Kerala excelled in fiscal empowerment and local governance. The state's commitment to decentralized planning has been acknowledged now, and Odisha was at the second position with a score of 55.10, highlighting the competitive nature of urban governance in across India, right? So Kerala state has secured the topmost position in the Urban Governance Index. Now, what is the Kerala's main festival which is known for its grand boat races? This is very famous festival, Onam, right? And highest peak of Kerala is Anamudi. Don't forget it. You can be asked that which organization releases the Urban Governance Index in India? It is the Praja Foundation. And what key factors influence the scoring in the UGI? These are the fiscal empowerment and local governance. Fine. Now in the last slide, let's have a look at business, economy and banking related news. Recently, the Government of India has mandated conformity to the Bureau of Indian Standards for which materials? These are stainless steel and aluminium utensils. According to the Brand Finance 2024 report, which is the world's strongest insurance brand, this is LIC, Life Insurance Corporation of India. Vocal for Local initiative launched by which one of the following? This initiative was launched by Niti Aayog. Which Bank of India has introduced the Green Rupee Term Deposit? This is State Bank of India. What is the main objective of the Women Entrepreneurship Program that is launched by NSDC, National Skill Development Corporation? So basic objective is to empower 25 lakh women to start and grow the businesses. What is the main purpose of the Universal Service Obligation Fund recently seen in the news? So basic objective was to bridge the rural-urban digital divide. Recently, Adani Green Energy Limited has secured $400 million green loan for its under construction solar projects in which states? These are Rajasthan and Gujarat. Fine. So this is all about today's session. I hope you have liked it, and now at last I would like to give you some homework, and today the homework is related to summits and conferences. Okay, these are the 7 questions that you have to read carefully, and please try to answer them in the comments section. Now before concluding, let me again remind you that these questions are part of our daily 20 MCQ series in the GKToday Android application. So if you want the PDF of the lecture, you can subscribe to that course by paying a very nominal fees. Okay, so now we will be meeting tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, me Nuzhat Sana signing off.